have my coffee.
You got your
made
coffee.
by you, so thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Charles.
Charles. Oh, as someone pointed out, my mug matches the picture above your head.
Very good, very good. We have a theme.
Oh, I've left my notes what I did yesterday. Maybe we could have started off with a recap, but the things upstairs. Oh, there will it be here? The wonder of.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. Not that one.
Hello.
What else we got? Hello. Oh. We do have it. So all is well.
Oh.
Although what we haven't done, which I keep forgetting, is bear with me as I quickly share this to everybody who's watching. And then we'll jump straight into it.
Brian, what are you doing?
I'm going to see. Oh, there's you.
Hmm.
How do I? Perhaps I can't. I might have to do this another time. I'm starting to see if we can share it.
Share what?
Share the video, but on my page.
Oh, okay.
Let's have a look. Pages as we follow. That's going to be us. Is it going to be talking? Aha. Because then more people will know what we're doing. Share now. There we go. So hello everybody. We've got Liz as well. Yeah,
Hello.
she's got a cup of tea as well.
Fantastic.
Hello. Cheers. Hello, Mike. How are you doing?
Oh, Mike's back.
Mike's
Hello, Mike.
back. Did you enjoy Nikki's rendition of Let It Be, Mike? I know you'd been asking for
You've
a
gone
while.
wild with Let It Be throughout the country.
And now you've had Let It Be. What...
And he's singing today. Who knows?
Who knows? What do you want, Mike? We'll see what we can do for you. Oh, hello, hello. So how's everybody doing this lunchtime? It's Tuesday the 7th.
Correct.
I don't like how that's not loading properly anymore. And yeah, we're on our little lunch break. I'm back in a Get the Boys a Lift t-shirt.
I'm back in a stripy top.
Then a stripy top. Aye, sailor.
Indeed.
We did a live yesterday lunchtime because this seems to be the time. He was very good, not as good as you, Per, though.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
You're a keeper. I hope things are well. I don't know if you're probably still away, but I hope you're doing okay.
Sunning it up, is he?
I think so, yeah.
Nice.
But yesterday we covered New Zealand Prime Minister saying that the Easter Bunny and Tooth Fairy are essential workers.
Fact.
So that's great stuff.
Fact.
What does that say? Free resource, something that I'm working on to give you guys to help you through these trying times. So let me know if there's something you'd like me to focus on. I know that someone has got in touch, which we're going to cover a little bit today, if that's okay.
Yes.
Hannah and I are probably going to do a part 2 and maybe a little bit of an ongoing thing with me and Hannah.
Who is Hannah?
Hannah is a therapist from Connective Arts. You can find her on Facebook as well if you search at Connective Arts NI, because she's Northern Ireland based. So that's something that we'll be doing. So that'll be part 2 of grief, how to support people affected by grief.
Lockdown. We are in lockdown.
We are in lockdown. That's exactly where we are
right now.
If we're talking about the summing it up, it's because he lives away, Hector. And then what else would you like from me? And then the different timings. So we'll probably end up seesawing between lunchtime and evening, particularly if I've got.
What would people prefer?
Well, yes. What would people prefer? I know that Hannah probably can't jump onto a lunchtime one. So that would be an evening one anyway.
Okay.
So we'll just see how it goes.
I think I'm more awake in the evenings.
After having done a hard day's work.
Saying.
That's fine. And then yesterday we pressed the celebrate button. I think it goes at the end of today. So I'm going to press it again. Just because I'm really chuffed. We've had over 200 comments from you. So thank you very much.
It'll be just fine. Celebrate.
Woo! 212 comments.
Woohoo!
So thank you everybody for getting involved and sharing your thoughts and your insight. It really does help make our conversations that little bit better, I think.
A bit more interactive, I think.
Yeah, so thank you so much. Please keep leaving comments and letting us know what to talk about.
Hit the like button.
How are you doing work in lockdown?
With difficulty, Hector.
Yes, it's not easy in
There's
lockdown.
far too many distractions in the home.
Very much so. And you can't just...
Even doing mundane things like the washing. You look at it and you think, oh, I better sort that out.
Yeah.
But is it procrastination? Yes, probably.
Probably. And we all think that we've got all the time in the world at the moment. which we don't, and the days are really filling up. And that was one reason why we trialed the lunchtime slot as well, wasn't it? Because we're just doing stuff all the time.
Yeah, we're busy bees in lockdown in the house. It's amazing what you can find time to do in the house.
Yes, but I'm interested to know, what is it that you're finding particularly hard, Hector? Because what we've found is having a routine is what's really helping us.
Correct. Did Joe Wicks again?
Yeah, P with Joe Wicks. In fact, we had a Joe Wicks meal last night as well. So we're
having another one tonight.
Are we having? Oh, wait, what are we having tonight? The Tex-Mex.
But a pak choy, pak chow, whatever you call it.
Pak choy.
Bit of rice noodles.
Yeah. So that's what we'll be doing this evening after our walk. The sun's finally come out. It was wet again this morning, which is miserable. Yeah, and it was quite cold as well.
It's free. It is really chilly outside. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that, but it's chilly.
There is a nip in the air.
I'm praying to God, Hector.
Now, is this your girlfriend, Tom? This is my sister, Mike. You are incorrect. I'm sensing some chemistry.
Older sister.
Yeah. Yeah, older sister.
That's
gross. So now we are brother and sister, for anyone that might not have known, actually, because you just kind of...
Oh, we're both dyers. Yeah.
Nah.
There you go.
But never mind. So someone watched the video. That's chemistry.
Well, we're close, but not that way. Because that's disgusting.
Oh, Welsh.
True. Yeah, I came from Pembrokeshire, but seriously.
On the video that we did yesterday, someone watched it in the evening and has asked for some, well, just for some advice on anxiety and anxious thoughts, a bit like that. And one thing that I do definitely want to say at this point is neither of us are qualified psychologists or psychotherapists or anything along those lines.
No, we are not.
But we do have a keen interest in mental health and making sure that people are firing on all cylinders.
I've worked with a lot of people with poor mental health issues.
As have I. So the role
and substance misuse issues as well, and
homelessness.
And elderly people in care.
Yeah, and I've worked with...
like little, woo!
You are. And I've worked with vulnerable people for legal advice and people affected by cancer, and more recently the mental health service of a charity as well. Mm-hmm. So, but as I say, we're not qualified. So I've got the nhs.uk website. And I'm going to talk you through some of the self-help for generalized anxiety disorder in adults, because it is all very different. There's different types of anxiety. There's different ways that it manifests itself. There's different things that it may cause you to do symptom-wise and moving forward. So So I've got www.nhs.uk and then conditions, generalized anxiety disorder, and self-help. So depending on your type of anxiety and the type of thoughts that you're having, this is what the NHS recommend. And the first thing they talk about is things to do with cognitive behavioral therapy. And it says that CBT is a type of psychological treatment that can help you manage your anxiety by changing negative or unhelpful thoughts and behavior. Now, this is very similar to the role that I've been carrying out, and I mention it a lot in all of my videos. ACT, acceptance and commitment therapy, is known as the third wave of CBT. So it's a type of way to kind of understand the processes in your head and kind of confront them without dealing with the root cause, if that makes sense. So it's about rerouting your perception on some of the difficulties that you're having. From how many days are you in lockdown? So we've been in lockdown now for how long?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I think we're going into our third week today.
Yeah, so that's where...
I think it went midnight on a Monday evening 2 weeks ago.
That's right, yeah. So we're entering our third week. We're holding it down very well.
I think so. Yeah.
So
we've adapted.
Yeah, so
I think
we are abiding by it. So we're doing our best.
We're going out for a daily walk, which is one of the things.
It is, which we'll get on to. But sorry, Katie has just come out to say this is excellent. Oh. Thank you so much, Katie. This reminds me of when we did the radio show in Swansea, which I loved. We're just making it up, but we did it, and the guy that was supposed to show us all the controls and things didn't turn up on time.
Oh.
So we just started doing it, and it was talking about It was like 2 hours, or I think it was 2 or 3 hours, talking about the law degree in Swansea.
Oh, right.
And we had
okay.
to have the music mixes and things like that.
Ooh,
And it was brilliant.
Cute,
So
very good.
that was my first kind of foray into all of this. Didn't even have Twitter at the time.
My God, that long ago.
I know. And
Do you know when I started my degree, it was handwritten. The assignments were handwritten.
Told you she was my
Imagine doing that.
I know, handwritten. Jeez, I wouldn't pass anything.
Like well, I'm surprised I did.
My writing is
My
awful.
writing's pretty abysmal, but yeah.
So I'm just going back to Katie's point. The song that reminds me of you most, Katie, is Empire of the Sun, because we used to play that in the background wherever we were talking.
I don't know that song.
I think that was the name of the band.
Okay.
But yes, hello, Jilly. And where was I going? So ACT. So the service that I was running was called Activate Your Life Affected by Cancer. So that's based on CBT. And there is actually, in Wales, it's in most of the health boards in Wales, as well as a generic version, which...
ACT. Yeah. Yes.
So if you go on your local health board website,
and it's free.
It's free.
It's free. It's a 4-week course, 2 hours a go.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah. So you turn up. Say you're going this evening. You would go for 2 hours this evening, and then next week you go for another 2 hours, and it covers the main building blocks of acceptance and commitment therapy. So
it's genuinely interesting.
It's
worth going. To do.
I loved running the service on it, and it's kind of what I want to do more of now through this. And if anyone wants to know more about it, then that is kind of the next bit that I'll be doing. So if you're having difficulty with anxious thoughts, definitely find some resource, some course that can help you. They are available. There are clinicians that specialize in CBT as well. Talk to your GP and see what's available in your local area.
Excellent.
And then looking at things that you can do more proactively, the next one is exercise regularly, which is very difficult in these lockdown situations. However, there are ways and means of going about it. And as we've already mentioned, we do PE with Joe.
We do every morning without fail.
Every morning without fail. That's us moving.
And then we use our daily exercise every day. So we go out sort of early evening. And it's something we look forward to. Very
much so. It's become a staple part of our routine. Yeah. And it's great because by the time we get back, it's usually coming into dusk and dark.
It is.
Which means that you can wind down.
Relax then.
Actually relax and switch off. Nothing.
You've got rid of a bit of excess energy.
Yeah, because usually in the evening, if you come home from work and you've done your hobbies and you come back to it, then by the time you sit down on your couch and you're ready to relax, then there's nothing else to think about anyway. And going on that walk is a very good transition from we've
just got a BBC News interruption.
And
Prime Minister Boris Johnson, as we all know, is currently in hospital, and he has been stable overnight in intensive care with the coronavirus and is not on a ventilator at the moment.
There we go. So
that is from number 10.
That is from number 10. So as we said last night, it doesn't matter of your political affiliation. We don't want people dying from this disease.
Well, and not just the Prime Minister, anybody.
Exactly, yeah, anyone.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that he's doing okay. Hello, Kay. So yeah, exercise regularly. We look forward to our walk. A lot of the things that they've got on the NHS website are a little out of date in these social distancing times. But aim to do at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity work.
During, obviously, coronavirus, it's approximately an hour from your door.
Yes, your exercise.
Yeah,
you can.
If you don't need to use your car, don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you will get stopped by the police.
And they're loving their lives.
They are.
Talk about power trippers.
I saw a picture the other day of a policeman who filled his helmet up with water to douse a barbecue on a beach because people were not using their sanctioned exercise to...
They were chilling on the beach.
Yeah, their sanctioned time. Yeah, they're just chilling, having a barbecue. I'd love a barbecue.
It's a little bit controversial, really.
Because they were still distant.
They were distant.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that? How do you feel about people making the most of their time outside?
That is a very good point. I know that there's been some images taken from a low level, so it looks like people that are 10, 20 meters apart look like they're walking side by side. A little bit underhand, but if you're in a big open park, then why not? I saw a petition actually yesterday
Like I get the social distancing and it's extremely important, but at the same time, you think of families that are living in flats, particularly in London and places like that, where they might not have a balcony.
Mm-hmm.
They've got maybe 3 kids running around. That's difficult.
Yes.
And especially in the hot weather, you know, would it be so bad if social distancing was proportionate in a park?
Mm-hmm.
And,
Well, yeah.
you know, would it be so bad?
Yeah, if they can siphon off 2-meter gullies in Tesco's and other supermarkets, well,
and they're like Hitlers at the moment.
Yeah,
I went to Tesco's. Oh my good lord! I've never been told off so many times in my life.
Apart from school.
You're not following the arrows. Yes, I know. I've just reversed. It was very annoying.
Can't go backwards in Tesco's. Oh,
But I did several times.
but there's no one near you.
No.
No.
The aisles are practically empty.
What if
They've got like people on patrol.
what if 50 people decided to have a barbecue? Then that's not right. That's not socially distant.
This is it. We're talking in households. Could you socially distance yourself in a household?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously 2 or 5 meters apart in a large park. We're not talking about small areas. We're talking about vast areas.
Yeah. If people,
It's just a thought. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's just a thought.
yeah, but 50 people from different households, nada. And thank you, Mike. Why does she always interrupt me? I'm going to put my foot down. The petition that I saw.
Oh, sorry. I had a comment to make.
You did, but the petition I saw.
Otherwise, he'd keep talking, Mike.
That's true.
He wouldn't stop.
Well, I've been doing these for a year by myself.
I've been brought in to lighten up the conversation, okay?
I hope you're feeling enlightened.
Good.
But the petition I saw was the saying people should open up golf courses because there's 350
I think that's fantastic.
acres and things
I
like
think that would be brilliant.
Mm-hmm. And you could monitor how many people are using them because they wouldn't just let anyone use it.
Oh, you'd have a bouncer on the field.
He does waffle, I know. I waffle as well.
It's ridiculous. Sometimes
every single person that talks to me about the 10-minute videos I do on Instagram, which I haven't done today.
Oh, hell.
54, 55.
Oh my God, you better do it.
They say, your 10-minute videos, they're great, but hell, you can talk.
You can talk.
10 minutes non-stop.
That's why I just butt in.
No, you're doing fine. So after you've sought some help and you've done some exercise during the day, talking of which...
Walking preferably, because that is the safest mode of exercise during the COVID-19 outbreak.
Yeah, because if you're...
That's the safest way. Cycling and things like that. Certain persons watching, she'll know. Is it safe?
Yeah, will you be an unnecessary burden on the NHS during these times?
Indeed.
Talking of fitness and doing online classes, so we do PE with Joe. Sorry, Jackie, but Jackie is part of Turned Up Fitness, and she's doing her own little videos, I think. And if you're not, you need to now.
Well done, Jackie. Give her a plug.
Yeah, well, I'm trying.
Who is she?
That's what I'm doing, Jackie. Put your page on the comments so people can see what you're about.
Let's get you some followers.
Woohoo! Come on, let's get people moving.
Yeah.
Moving with Jackie. So once you've done all of that malarkey, so you've got your heart rate racing, you know that you've got a course coming up, or you're listening to us and about our accepting the commitment therapy and our perception of what's going on. There's then learn to relax.
A little bit of breathing. Nothing wrong with a bit of breathing. Bit of yoga, Pilates.
Yeah. So all these different things to help you unwind.
Some apps. Those calming apps.
Oh, like a phone app.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's Calm, there's Headspace, there's the Happiness Trap. I think he's got his own as well, 8-week mindfulness course and different bits and pieces. Okay. I know that similar to PE with Joe, there's people doing yoga classes on YouTube as well, and they're doing them live.
Oti Mabusi is doing a dance class as well.
Yeah.
Is she from Strictly?
She is from Strictly. So we'll put her in the exercise bracket.
Yeah, that's totally exercise. Yeah.
And then the relaxing.
I was just saying.
Okay.
She's just one that came into my head.
All these people jumping into the online space.
Yeah.
Similar to us. And yeah, so learn to relax. So yoga, breathing exercises. Most of those apps are offering some form of free trial at the moment.
There's
anyway.
Lots and lots of free apps. Maybe a bit of reading. There's lots of free reading things going on.
Yeah.
David Walliams has one at the moment.
Yes,
he's giving away free audio books.
Free audiobooks at 11 o'clock every day, I think it is.
I don't know, but I know I've seen it.
Yeah, so you can have someone else read for you. And that way you're kind of accidentally learning or being entertained and you're relaxing at the same time. So make that a deliberate time not to multitask. My screen time has gone through my roof on my phone, because whilst I think I'm switching off and doing something or nothing, I'm actually just constantly flicking on my phone. Apart from earlier where I lost the phone down the side of the couch.
You did, yeah, because you were eating.
I love me some food.
Yep.
So yeah, learn how to relax. Breathing is incredibly important. If you have time and the desire, Google about the effects of breathing. And what you want to do is you want to breathe in for a certain amount of time and breathe out for slightly longer, because the importance is on the out breath. So if you breathe in for 3, hold, breathe out for 4 or 5, and then that way you can really take control as to whatever thoughts are going on. You can also try listening to this 6-minute anxiety control training audio guide by Dr. Chris Williams. Talks about how to relax and beat your anxieties today and in the long term. So that's on the nhs.uk website.
Oh.
And then we're here with our cups of tea and our coffee.
Caffeine free, I might add.
Ah, well done. Because the next thing on the list is avoid caffeine. So
it'll make you wired.
Yeah, if your heart's already pumping really quickly, you don't want to be adding fuel to that fire. So drinking too much caffeine can make you more anxious than normal. This is because caffeine can disrupt your sleep and also speed up your heartbeat.
Not cool.
If you're tired, you're less likely to be able to control your anxious feelings. Avoid drinks containing caffeine, such as coffee, tea, fizzy drinks, and energy drinks. This may help reduce your anxiety levels because your body's going to be far more calmer anyway, a bit more stable.
Mm-hmm.
Liz has commented, the Calm app is fantastic. First 30 days are free, I think, but then it's not expensive after that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the endorsement. So the Calm app, I think I downloaded it. I never got around to using it because when I was leading the service, I was having mindfulness like 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah. But yeah, I think I had Headspace for a while as well. And I know a friend of mine, he had an app which also went through daily practices as well.
Oh, very good.
And so that was...
is Headspace an app?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just thought you had good Headspace.
Well, I think I do.
There you go.
And then... what have we got? We've got
you
2
said
more.
Avoid smoking and drinking.
Yeah, so we've got 2 more things to go. I was just letting them know because we're at 20 minutes already. So avoid smoking and drinking. Smoking and alcohol have been shown to make anxiety worse. Only drinking alcohol in moderation or stopping smoking may help reduce your anxiety. And then to reduce the risk of harming your health.
Although drinking could be fun with lots of friends.
Yeah. It could
obviously
be
not right now, of course.
No, not right
now. But when this is over, that'll be a good party.
That first weekend when this is over.
And hopefully you'll feel really relaxed.
Hopefully. I'm not anxious about.
Although you probably will be feeling anxious when we do start going out and about again. When we're allowed to go out and about. People will. When we walk out at the moment, people literally cross the road, obviously, and it's quite funny. It's not a natural thing to do.
No. And you're there thanking them for crossing the road.
You'll acknowledge, thank you for keeping away from me.
Yeah, so if you see that person...
Some people won't even look at you.
No.
Because it's like, oh my God, there's humans,
if you
walk
breathe
away.
in my direction, I'm going
walk
to
away.
get it. So yeah, if everyone just walk down the street and cross the road to avoid someone, now is the perfect time. You can legitimately ignore them.
Luckily, I'm quite an antisocial person anyway. This is great. Don't have to speak to anyone, don't acknowledge anyone. It's just brilliant.
Yeah, so it's all good. When we do have that big summer blowout party, men and women are advised not to drink regularly. Advised not to regularly drink more than 14 units a week, and spread your drinking over 3 days. Oh, there you go, 3 day party.
There we are. Then feel good.
If you drink as much as 14 units a week, we don't drink responsibly, folks.
Correct.
We haven't drunk at all.
Nope, not once.
Tea and water. I've had a Vinto.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll forgive you for that one.
Thank you. 14 units is equivalent to 6 pints of average strength beer or 10 small glasses of low strength wine. Hello, breeder.
Wonderful.
And then the last thing on the list, which is very similar to the first one, actually. It goes full circle a bit, doesn't it?
Contact support groups.
Contact support groups. So support groups can give you advice on how to manage your anxiety. They're also a good way to meet other people with similar experiences. examples.
Talking helps anxiety.
It definitely does.
Yeah,
because
reduce anxiety.
Anxiety, very primitively speaking, is the fears appearing real and all of that. So it's all your fast forward thinking. This is going to happen. This is going to happen next, and then it's this, and then it's this, and then it's this. And it's 6 pints spread over 3 days, or 6 pints a day for 3 days.
Well, Mike, if you're celebrating, I'm not going to question you.
we're not going to police that one. Talking helps. It lifts a weight. It rationalizes some of your thoughts. It can make you feel part of a collective, because we all tend to have very similar thoughts and experiences, even if they are slightly weird or perverse or whatever. We all have thoughts that crop up for no reason. So talking about it and seeking advice and support from other organizations, including Anxiety UK, Mind, and Rethink Mental Illness, are good ways.
Well, we could be like a little support group.
Well,
we're a virtual support group right now.
A virtual support group right now. And we kind of
are. Fantastic.
Yeah. Because people are tuning in, they're listening, we're providing insight, we're letting you know that what our...
And sharing our thoughts.
Yeah. And you guys are as well, because you're commenting and being really interactive, which is fantastic. So as long as that helps, then I'm happy. Hello, Wayne. So support groups can often arrange face-to-face meetings where you can talk about difficulties.
Obviously not right now.
Problems. Not right now, not face-to-face. No. Monitor to monitor. That's where we are
Correct. Now. I had a Skype meeting this morning, and half the people couldn't Skype. So there was 2 phones on the go, people on loudspeaker, some had to phone and then put the phone down. Bedlam. Right, Mike's leaving us. Oh.
Thank
you very much, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. Have a good one. You got to do some work right now. So we probably have
tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, tune in tomorrow. We'll be here. So yeah, ask your GP about local support groups for anxiety in your area, or search online. Mental health information and support services near you. So I'll put the link of this in the comments. And yeah, is there anything more specific that you'd like us to address? Not that we're qualified, as we made very clear at the beginning of the video, but certainly we do have
it's our thoughts, opinions, and our experience of working within the realms of mental health.
Yeah, based on a wealth of experience. So if you do have any questions, please do drop them in the comments. We'll hang around for another 15-20 seconds or so. Let's see if I can put this in the comments for you now. I'll put this in here. There we go.
Fantastic.
And has that gone?
I'd like to think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gone.
Have a little look.
Yes, so if we... Oh, that's it. Any questions from anyone? If not, I hope that this has been helpful for you. Hope you enjoyed your cup of tea and being able to switch off a little bit for your lunch. That's kind of all we're asking for, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just to enjoy. Yeah, anything?
No.
Thanks both, great as always. Thank you so much, Dion. Thank you, Lauren. I hope that was helpful. And yeah, if there's anything else that you'd like us to focus on, let us know. We are going to have Hannah back on, as I said, and we're also probably going to hear from someone who I've worked with in the service that I mentioned, Activate Your Life, at some point either this week or next week as well. So we'll see when that works out, but hopefully you'll find his story insightful, engaging, and entertaining, and a little bit humorous, because he's a legend.
Wonderful.
Right, we'll leave you to it. Enjoy the rest of your day. The sun is shining, so make the most of it in your gardens or in your windows, and in your sanctioned daily exercise.
Correct.
No barbecues with 50 people, Jilly. I don't know what it is that we're trying to organise, but don't do it. Don't do it. And yeah, we'll see you again.
Yep. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Before I press the stop button, let's get my waving hand ready. Bye. Bye.